We just arrived in Kelowna. Ben doesn't want to be in it, so you can see him over my shoulder in like the most minimal sense possible. We just arrived and checked into our Airbnb, which is a relief because it's raining today. It's the only day all week that it's supposed to be bad weather, but it is of course the day where we have to like do all the traveling and like lug our suitcase around, so thank goodness we were able to check in early. But we're hopefully still gonna go to a bookstore today, and
hello.
We're hopefully still gonna go for a walk. It's supposed to stop raining later, so we'll see how it goes, but I'll take you there with us if we do. So we're not gonna let the rain defeat us. At least not completely.
Whoa! In the water. You see that bad boy?
A fish interrupted our scenic tour,
It was epic though.
but that's okay.
Absolutely.
Sure, my heart's never been broken this bad, but I keep moving on.
So we're back home after our day now, and we're in our cozies, or at least I am. Well, we both are, but I just thought I would give you like a mini little haul, and Ben will participate too. So we went to a couple of bookstores today. One of them was like a rare bookstore, and like, I was gonna say antique. That's not really the right word, but I guess it kind of is. But we didn't get anything there, but it was really cool to look at all of the things.
No one has the money for that place.
Yeah, like some of the stuff was normally priced, but like a lot of those books are just like really expensive for the editions that they have. So
Yeah.
But yeah, the other bookstore that we went to was Mosaic Books, which is an indie bookstore that was really, really cool.
It was good.
Great selection. It's a pretty big store, actually.
I lost my mind in there.
You only bought one book.
I did.
I bought 3, so I think it could be argued that I lost my mind. But the 3 books that I got, first one is The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I actually already have a novel Love Story by Ashley Poston because I pre-ordered it, but this is like obviously a previous release, and it's been one that I've had on my radar for quite some time. So it's like a romance where the main character, her aunt has an apartment that has like a time warp in it, so like when she's in there she meets a guy, but he's like either 7 years in the future or 7 years in the past. So interesting concept there for a romance. Then we have Bear by Julia Phillips, and this is a book that I thought was giving like Charlotte McConaughey vibes, where it's like kind of like climate fiction, or not even climate fiction, but like nature fiction. So this is about 2 sisters who live on an island off the coast of Washington, and it's honestly just like the synopsis says that like one day one of them sees a bear swimming, and then the bear shows up at their house after that, and I don't know, I was just very intrigued by it. I had that on my like list of interest as well, so I was happy when I saw it in the store. And then last but not least was The God of the Woods by Liz Moore, which is about, takes place in 1975, and it's about, I believe it's a 13-year-old girl that goes missing from a summer camp, but she's the daughter of the family that owns the camp, and I guess her older brother disappeared like more than 10 years ago, so she's like the second child of this family that has gone missing, and it's sort of like a, I don't know if it's a thriller, but it's definitely like a mystery. I like the sound of it personally. So those were the 3 books that I got today at Mosaic. Now it's time.
I got My Friends, something I don't have, and as a result I'm reading for escapism to imagine I had some. This is nominated for the Booker Prize this year, and there were only a couple I was interested in. This was one of them, and when Grace bought 3 books, I thought, by golly gosh, I can justify myself with one. And it's about a guy from Libya who moves to the United Kingdom, and that's the most I know about it. Whoa. Yeah.
That's our haul from today. That's all you have to say about your book?
Yeah, that's all I've got.
All right, well, see you tomorrow. I didn't take too much video, but we went to a winery for lunch, and it was really beautiful. And now we're walking over to another winery, and this whole area is really just, I mean, it's wine country, but it is very gorgeous. So we're just enjoying the sun and being out this afternoon. Are you?
I am. I legally have to say that.
Okay, we were out for far too long today, just walking everywhere. Walked like 14 kilometers, almost 20,000 steps. So, I'm very tired, even though I did have fun. So instead of giving you any type of like description, I'm literally just gonna tell you the books that I got because that's all that I have the energy for at the moment. So the first book that I got, and I got this one from Indigo, is The Jasad Air by Sarah Hashem. And see, I'm already ready to like give you a synopsis, but we're not doing that. This is the first book. The second book I got from a secondhand store is The Haunting of Velkwood by Gwendolyn Keist, I think. Kisty, possibly. Don't really know, to be honest. The third book that I got, and this one was from Valley Village, and I'm sure that at some point it had a dust jacket, but this is how it was there, is The Lives of Saints by Lee Bardugo, and it's a pretty cool like illustrated book. I didn't actually know much about this book when it came out, so I don't know if like this is standard, like everyone was illustrated, but it is pretty cool. Next up, we have The Deep Sky by Yumi Kitasai. I really should look up how to pronounce this author's name because I don't know how. But this is like a sci-fi thriller in space, which sounds pretty cool. And then last but not least, also from another used bookstore, is How to Become the Dark Lord and Die Trying by Django Wexler, because this one just sounds really fun, so I was really happy to find it at a used bookstore. That was exciting. It's a little bit windy.
Just a tad. Perfect beach weather.
You can tell a lot more on me than you can on Ben. Hi friends, so what I realized was that I never did like a book haul for two of the books that I got in Kelowna on our trip, and I also have not done a proper like outro to that. So just very quickly, the two books that I got, this was on the same day. We went to two bookstores. One of them was from like a bookstore that was geared more towards children, but it also had it had some like normal adult books, but it also had a lot of mythological type retellings that were, some of them were geared towards kids, but then that section in particular seemed to have a lot more of a wide range and variety of ages. So what I picked up from this one was called The Butcher of the Forest, and This is by Premi Mohammed. So this says, at the northern edge of a land governed by merciless foreign tyrant lies a wild, forbidden forest ruled by powerful magic. Varys Thorn, the only one to ever enter the forest and survive, is forced to go back inside to retrieve the tyrant's missing children. Within its depths await traps, trickery, ancient monsters, and hauntings of the past. One day is all Varys is afforded, and one misstep will cost everything. So this is a very short book, but it just sounded really interesting because to me it kind of sounded like it had Winter Night vibes in a way, where we have like this forest and it's definitely got like this folklore-y vibe. So I picked that up. And then the other book that I picked up was A Brightness Long Ago by Guy Gavriel Kay, and this to me seems to have similar vibes to The Lions of Al-Rasan in the sense that this is technically a secondary world, but where The Lions of Al-Rasan was strongly influenced by history in the Iberian Peninsula, this is influenced by France, or maybe it's Italy. No, it's Renaissance Italy, that's my bad. I don't know why I remembered France for some reason, but it seems to have like just a similar approach in terms of the fact that it's not technically historical fiction because it's not technically telling the story set in Renaissance Italy, but it's evoking Renaissance Italy. So very much looking forward to that. Now, I do probably just have a lot of clips that I rolled for you without like commentary in between, but we had an amazing trip in Kelowna and I just wanted to put a vlog together. Like it wasn't an afterthought because I was working on it throughout, but there are times when I forgot to film, and there were times when like we had food that I wanted to show you that I just forgot to film or take a picture of it until we were like done eating it, because whenever we get our food, I'm just way too excited to eat it. But I'm just putting together this vlog. Hopefully it is something that will be interesting to watch, just a little snapshot of our trip. So if you did watch it, thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed it. If we do any more trips, I tend to like to do small vlogs from them, so you might see more of these from me in the future. I think that they're fun to do and just show you guys kind of what we were up to on our vacation. So yeah, that will be it for this one. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!